Hey, what's going on, Taurus? Butch here. I'm going to do your April read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on for Taurus, April 2023? All right, Taurus. So the first thing I see, Taurus, I feel like there is someone that's going to pique your interest. I feel like there's someone coming in that is going to catch your eye. But be forewarned, it's not going to be easy. First and foremost, what I see with this person is I feel like this person has no idea what they want. I feel like they don't know what they want. I feel a lot of imbalance in this person. I feel like, they know what they want partially, but they really don't know what they want, if that makes sense. I feel like they have an idea of what they want, but they really don't know exactly what they want. And I feel like there's a lot of imbalance in this person because I feel like a lot of frustration. And one of the first things I feel like there's a lot of defensive energy with this person. I feel like when you first, come in contact with this person, they're going to be a little bit guarded. They're going to be a little defensive. We have the 9 wands and then the 8 of swords, with that self-imposed prison. It's almost like they're afraid to let anybody in, because like I said, they have an idea of what they want, but they haven't found it yet. So I feel like they have some trust issues. There is that defensive energy with this person, but there's also that guarded energy. It's almost like they're defending, with that self-imposed prison. It means they have the key in their pocket. They can come out anytime they want, but they're hiding behind, it's self-preservation is all I can really, the best way I can describe it. They're trying to, protect themselves from getting hurt again. Because I feel like not that long ago, they were hurt. And I feel like it's caused them to be, that's what caused the out of balance energy. That's what caused them to really not know what the hell they're doing, what they're looking for. This person's going to have a tendency to overthink. There's going to be some hot and cold energy with this person. Because they are gonna I feel like a lot of times they're gonna resort back to that hermit mode, where they're kind of in their own head and they overthink. This person, I very analytical. They're gonna kind of pick a lot of things apart in the beginning. But I know this doesn't sound like great news, but trust me, it's getting better. It does get better. One thing about this person that I feel like is very genuine is honesty. I feel like they're honest. I feel like they're not going to bullshit you. They're not going to lie to you. They're not going to try to convince you of something that isn't real. They're not trying to lead you on. I just feel like they're trying to protect themselves. But on the other hand, I do feel like this person wants to get to know you. They want to be able to trust you with that Knight of Pentacles, that, getting to know each other slow and steady. And like I said, it's going to take time, but we are getting there. I do feel a lack of confidence, and I do feel like that's attributed to the past that they've had, that heartbreak that they've gone through. I feel like they're over it, but I feel like some of it still lingers. When you're over the person, but you're not over how you felt. And I feel like that's kind of where they are in the beginning here. But like I said, it does get better. I see a lot of big change in this person. I feel like this person is gonna open up to you. I feel like this person is gonna, feel more comfortable with you. And I feel like anything, if anything else, I don't feel like this person is hiding anything from you. I don't feel like they're being sneaky. I just feel like they're protecting themselves. And I feel like I said, there's big changes coming, and I feel like this person is going to have a huge release, and I feel like they can attribute a lot of that to you. Like I said, I feel like this person is going to catch your eye. And the reason they caught your eye is because I feel like there's something that you see that most people don't. Taurus are very good at that as well. It's kind of an earth thing in general, but I feel like there's something about this person that your intuition is telling you there's something very different about this person. And I feel like we got to continue to trust that. Because like I said, there's going to be a lot of changes coming. And I feel like if you don't see this through, you're going to have that regret that you might have missed out on something special. And I do see something very special here. With those big changes, like I said, and letting things go with that Devil card, releasing their own burdens. I feel like the more comfortable you get with each other, the more you're going to realize that they do want the same things. And when I said when they don't know what they want, I feel like it was a bit misleading. I feel like they're, like I said, they have an idea of what they wanted. I just feel like they don't know how to get it because of what they've done so far hasn't been working. And like I said, with that past relationship, I do feel like there has been some damage that needs to be repaired. But I feel like they're getting better every day. And I feel like in your company, I do feel new stability. I do see a foundation being built. And I also see someone that will show up for you. They will put in the work. You're not going to be doing this alone. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things that we can see with this person is the fact that they will eventually come out of their shell. And when they do, I feel like the sky's the limit with this connection. I feel like I said in the beginning, I feel like it's kind of like they don't know if they can trust you. It's almost like tiptoeing in the water to see to gauge the temperature. But I feel like the more you get to know each other, the more you start seeing things you didn't see at first. With energies, what drew you to them is that energy, is something about their energy. And what the thing was with energy is sometimes the energy is hiding underneath the surface. What you're drawn to may not be apparent off the beginning. But as we move forward, it starts to become more clear. And that's one of the things I really want you to focus with this read. Is I feel like it's almost like that diamond in the rough type energy. Like you felt something, you were drawn to this person, you were attracted, you were, whatever pulled you in is going to make itself very apparent moving forward. It's going to be a lot easier to see as we move forward. But it is going to take time. It's going to take patience. But like I said, there's a lot of good things we can build on here. This person is honest. This person will show up for you. This person will put in the work. But like I said, it's one of those things. It's like, just the establishment of trust is going to be the most important thing here. And the quicker they can trust you, the more they'll open up to you. And the more they open up to you, the more you're going to see what it is that you were looking for. You're going to see what it was that drew you in the beginning. Like I said, sometimes we're drawn to people we don't even know why. And it takes time to uncover that sometimes. Sometimes we know right away, but sometimes we don't. And I feel like with this person, it's going to become more apparent as we move forward. And like I said, there is that protective energy. There is that self-imposed prison. But the more they trust you, the more they're going to give to you. And I feel like as we move forward, we're gonna realize that there's something really, there's something really different about this connection, but it's also gonna be a very pleasing. It's gonna be different in a good way. Well, like I said, it's gonna take time. It's not a thing that's going to take off from day one. If you're expecting love at first sight, the first night, talking about everything that's going on with you, your wants, your needs, your desires, this might not be the person for you. But if you're willing to put in the work for something strong and stable, I do see a strong future between the two of you. This person needs someone. They want someone. And that could be you. They just need someone they can open up to. They need someone they can trust. They have to establish that again because they've been hurt before. And once we're hurt, it does play a toll on us. But like I said, they're over the past person. They're just not over the feeling they got from it. And there's a very big difference in that. But like I said, with this person, I feel like there'd be a lot of regret if you don't see it through. But be patient. And I feel like you'll get everything that you were looking for. Everything you wanted is right there. But we got to be patient. Because like I said, at the end of it all, we have the Lover's card. I do feel like very strong foundation being built here. And it's only going to get stronger. And I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like you're going to have a really amazing connection with this person. So it's something that, a lot of people say first impressions are the most important. With this person, I feel like first impressions may not be the most important. Because I don't feel like the first impression is going to be their best impression. I feel like it is going to get better over time. Now with this person, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. For story time, one of the things I want, with story time, it is relevant. A buddy of mine back in high school, which was a while ago, but not that long. Let's not make jokes. I remember this girl, very pretty girl, but she had a bad reputation as being kind of, what's a nice word? Kind of being bitchy. She had a real attitude. But it was her defense mechanism. She was keeping everybody at distance. And I remember a buddy of mine was so into her. And he was always trying to, get close to her. He was always trying to hang out with her, and it took him months before she finally, kind of let him in on the fact that she was kind of into him too. And then a few more months went by. They hung out all the time, and they really, the relevance to the story is the fact that she just had one of those, they call it resting bitch faces. So she always kind of like kept people at bay with it. But this guy really felt something for her. And even when I talked to him, he said, I don't know what it is about her, but I'm just drawn to her. And he was patient. And they had a great relationship. As far as I know, they're still together. You know, and a lot of relationships that happen in high school, they're not still together. So he put himself out there in a big way. He got turned down 50 times by her. But the 51 time, he got what he wanted. You know, and he's still happy. Like, I don't know if today if they're still together, because I'm not really, don't really talk to them. I haven't really caught up with them. But about 4 or 5 years ago, I seen them and they were still together then. They had a few kids. They had a house. And not only that, but she was with him. And she was a different person as well. You know, she wasn't as bitchy as she was in school. Like in school, she was one of those girls, if you looked at her, she's like, what's your effing problem? You know what I mean? And she'd scare you away. She was very intimidating. But being with him opened her up. Now, you know, like I said, the relevance of the story is the fact that he took a chance. And even though she turned him down 40, 50 times or whatever it was, he kept going because he knew there was something there. And eventually he broke through that wall that she had, and they have a great relationship out of it. Now, like I said, I don't know if they're still together. I imagine they are, but I'll have to check in on them now that I mentioned it. But like I said, sometimes things aren't easy. Doesn't mean they're not worth it. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.